Yeah, obviously it's been quite a journey. Obviously this year it's been a few different places, and I guess just in my career so far, I've been a few different places, but this really feels like home.
A long wait last year, obviously, and things up here weren't conducive to you coming up. But how does it feel finally to be here and get the chance?
Yeah, well, I'm really excited for the opportunity. Obviously it's late in the year, but I'm excited to go on this little road trip here and hopefully get in for a game or two and show them what I got and try and leave a good impression.
When they reacquired you from Chicago earlier in the season, did they give you any indication that they'd be calling you up, or is it just go to the Marlies and wait, or what?
I try not to. All that stuff's out of my control. Obviously, when I got the word that I was traded, it was just pretty ecstatic. Obviously Toronto, it was a very successful year last year for the Marlies, and obviously they're trying to rebuild here and with the Maple Leafs, so I'm excited. And like I said, when I got the call, I was excited to come back here to a place that I felt like home, and try and keep building on a pretty solid foundation that we started last year.
Last year, one of the weird things with the Leafs was that none of the defensemen ever got hurt, so there's no need to go down to the. Did you bang your head against the wall with how healthy they were last year?
I think it's a good thing when no one gets hurt, isn't it? Yeah. So it's okay. I learned a lot last year. From just myself, and we had a great season down with the Marlies, and did really well. So it's funny. It all ended up in the same place anyway. So kind of glad I didn't get frustrated.
You big offensive numbers with the Marlies last season, and the transition back in the short sample size. The numbers haven't been there just yet. What has made the challenge, or at least the transition, maybe a little more difficult?
It's different situations. Last year, it seemed like all the stars aligned. Obviously, I guess as a team, we did really well. The coaches, Spotter, Kinger, and Gordon did an unbelievable job. Handling all the personalities down last year with the Marlies. It was a real stepping stone for my personal self, and I think everyone in the organization. So, just trying to take all the lessons I learned from last year and apply them to obviously wherever I went this year, and ended up back here. So it's great to be reacquainted and rejoined here in the organization and use those same lessons in the same organization.
Does it almost help when you've been traded if you go back to the same place and you look around and there's so many familiar faces? Does it help ease that kind of maybe what might be discomfort when you arrive somewhere?
Yeah, obviously it's a bit difficult. Going into a new situation, you have new faces, and you're not sure how things, people are comfortable, and how things are set up necessarily, and it takes a little time of adjustment. So coming back to a place that you're familiar with, and a place that I've set a pretty good personal relationship with some guys here and in the organization. So coming back here, it makes it easier. It feels like you're a little ahead of the game, I guess, so to say. But like I said, I'm really excited to put the work in and for the opportunity ahead.